Здрасте. Начинаем стрим. Здорово, мистер Крус. Начинается стрим по игре Encased. Story. The most simple and relaxing mode for those who don't like. Это не про меня. Medium difficulty for those who want to focus on exploring. Classic. Classic или Tactics? Вот вопрос. Я считаю... Можно и Tactics попробовать.
1971. We woke up in a different world, where the Cold War ended along with the Vietnam carnage. All because of the Dome. The Dome. A territory full of anomalous artifacts, phenomena, and organisms. We still don't know what it is. An alien city? Some kind of a testing ground or storage? Whatever it is, no living thing trapped under the dome can escape it. Yet even this did not stop the research.
Классический.
The major powers
Dome.
created the Cronus Mega Corporation to develop and explore
Major
the
Dome.
dome. Its secrets became a lucrative business. The Spires station was built on top of the dome to export the artifacts and import supplies and personnel. The city of Crystal Sands grew at the foot of the dome, eventually becoming a major transportation hub. All this required thousands of employees, and there was no shortage of candidates. Romantics, pragmatists, and adventurers of all trades swarmed recruiting centers around the globe, seeking jobs at Cronus. You were one of those people. In 1976, your application was approved, and you went under the dome towards the future. Whether a good one or a bad one, only time will tell.
Интригующее начало. Character story, create character. Борис Бритвин. Fuck it. Играть ли за Бориса Бритвина? Скорее нет. Что тут еще есть? Holy shit. Большое количество статов. Resistances. Action points. Authority. Окей. Лол, это же пикча из Евы. Окей. Psionics. Guts. Rufus. Oh, Rufus sounds like my guy. Еще и Psionics. Мартеш. Так, значит, можно снять своего персонажа. Окей. Окей. Эйдж. Давайте молодого человека сделаем. Male or female. Давайте male. White wing. It's often said that the time of great discoveries has now passed. Preposterous. Just like Galileo and Newton, White Wing employees are launching a new era of science. They represent the best minds of humanity, working diligently in laboratories equipped with the most modern tech to uncover the mysteries of ancient civilization. Blue wing. Brains, guts, charisma, black wing. Orange, okay. Medicine science. А тут на Psionics. Silver wing. Блин, создавать своего персонажа, честно говоря, не могу. Okay. Так что мы сделаем make near future predictions, sense the presence of nearby relics, and interact with forefathers' machinery. Sounds interesting. Heavy weapons. С Wing'ом определились, это будет Silver Wing. Я даже не знаю. Sure. О, можно кастомную картинку подгрузить, лол. Забавно. Окей. Psionics Influence, окей. Psyche 10. Так. Окей. Блин, это же у нее Brains. Что Brains 3? Это как-то отстойно. High-tech weapons. Хочется high-tech weapons использовать. Соответственно... Encumbrance gonna be a bitch, that's for sure. Charisma 10. Deafness. Criminal skill, Lady Luck. Ну. Здорово. Котлета Play. Ну вот мозги, конечно, да, прикольно. Perception мне тоже нравится. Но и сайки хочется ставить. Типа вот так, по девяточкам, что ли. Раскидать. Я без понятия пока на что это в итоге влияет. Ну, я бы оставил так. 3 девятки на интересных. Deafness у меня... Блин, movement speed будет низкий. Starting action points. Да, это... А, кстати. Safety starting AP. Ну, если так. Ну ладно. Сделаем так. Посмотрим, что из этого выйдет. Anyway, котлета Play. Знакомая эта игра? Combat и Applied. Ну, меня интересует high-tech weapons. Psionics, that's for sure. Ловушки это всегда трэш. Melee weapons неохота. Но это не мой персонаж, сейчас hand-to-hand тоже. Ну, это тоже. Pew-pew. Sound of wacky science fiction gear like laser pistols, plasma, electromagnetic rifles. Ну, допустим. Так, что тут есть? Survival. Hard to overestimate the importance of this skill. Очень полезный скилл, короче. Influence. Influence полезно. Про Criminal. Ну, давайте не будем Criminal. Science. You never know when the ability to clone a hamster may come in handy. Да, никогда не знаешь. Когда нужно будет кого-то склонировать. Computer Science. Окей, так. Teleportation Device. Medicine. Ну, Medicine, конечно, прикольно. Наверное, нет. Fortune плюс Perception. Brains плюс... О, блин, ну Brains плюс Charisma это буквально мои статы. Brains плюс Muscle, Brains плюс Psyche. Ну, Science точно возьму. Вопрос, хочется ли здесь взять... Вместо High-Tech Weapons взять, например... Вот так. Conviction, убеждение, окей. Charm. An ability to elicit trust and emotional closeness with your interlocutor. Окей. Бартер. Окей. Что даст, допустим, криминал? Pickpocketing. Movement speed. Понятно. Так. интересно. Create independent. Окей, this is shit. Все отлично. Remove store radiation. Fatigue плюс 100. Fatigue плюс 100. Restore 70%. Окей. Окей. Ну, whatever. А survival? Кукири? Кто готовит в играх? А? Это что? Зельда? Ну, остановимся на Influence, значит. Я не хочу бартерить. Но чарм всегда окей. Вот, но... Influence, Science, Psionics. Мне кажется, неплохо. Остальное можно вкачать. Ну, как бы. Посмотрим. Let's go. Next. Traits. Gun Fanatic. Это не про меня. Salieri. Critical Hit... Нет. А сколько можно брать? Одну? Одну. Penitent One. You are torn apart by a colossal feeling of guilt over the death of your comrades. That's shit. That's fucked. Котлета. Play. Да, тут много букв. И вообще эта игра, это типа жесткая RPG. Я так понимаю. Я ее первый раз сейчас запустил. Мне интересно, что она предложит. Она, говорят, в стиле Fallout 1, Fallout 2. Это одни из моих любимых игр. То есть, пошаговая изометрическая игра. RPG. Вот. Это должно быть интересно. Но на английском. Мы тут играем на английском. В принципе... да, если что, я могу переводить, конечно же, если надо будет. Расскажи мне, Котлета Play, это твой первый раз на Cringe Fighters канале? Или нет? Как ты сюда добрался? Потому что я давно уже не стримил. Может, ты был на стримах других ребят здесь. Окей, Faith. Я не хочу Faith. 100% Survivor. Окей, понятно, Vampire. Stand for the next round, ясно. Redneck, Неандерталец, Dark Lord. Damage плюс 20 по ручкам. Окей. Чем больше у тебя, типа, союзников, тем больше ты дэмэджа наносишь. Был 3 раза. Ну, это результат. Это результат. Precision. Окей. Что ты думаешь? Интуиция. Это мне не подходит. Slowpoke. Вот это... Может быть. Ясно. Но мы еще не добрались до геймплея, в этом проблема. Я решил создать персонажа, поэтому... Oh well. Ну, заходи потом. Может, здесь будет что-нибудь более... Экшен. Экшен придется уже через минуту, на самом деле. Oh shit, Brains плюс 4. Окей. Skill points per level минус 3. Perk points плюс 2 at the start of the game. Окей, ясно. Классическая тема. In servo shell, no servo shell. Ну, мы берем... Ага, тут каждый перк с подъемом. Фак. Ну, конечно. Конечно же. Резилиец. Ну, надо определиться. Надо определиться и пойдем. Encumbrance минус 25, но это плохо. Precision минус 5 это плохо, харизма плюс 2, ну, пофиг на харизму. Это, наверное, надо брать. Saved AP. A number of action points that may be saved for the next turn. Блин, я бы наоборот хотел... Starting action points минус 12. Ну, вот это какой-то это. Parentheses are taken. 7. Минус 5, минус 8, то есть минус 4. То есть... Slowpoke. Нет, ладно. Learnability. Modifies the amount of experience gained. Фак, мне нравится learnability просто. Я хочу больше уровней получать. Но зачем мне тогда brain? Ладно, ладно. Ну, берем это. Окей. Все. Телепортировать объект, conviction. Окей, learn to assess enemies, that's nice. Okay. Cryostasis does not deal damage. Okay, Mortar. Ignite, Virtuoso Chemist, Castelling. Sure. Начинаем. Finally. Вот она. О боже. О боже. Что это за UI? О май гад. Quest added, scanner, item received. New tip unlocked. Your story. New tip unlocked. Conversations. Scan, ball throw, dig. Force. Можно кого-нибудь ударить. Activate stealth. Ну.
A man with a mustache and a blue jumpsuit is standing at the window, studying the construction site below through the occasional break in the clouds. His badge reads Igor Patan,
Планировщик.
The blue taps on the glass with one finger and gestures you to come and take a look. Seems like he doesn't speak English.
He doesn't speak English. Как хорошо, что мы говорим по-английски. Influence 20. Talk to Potanin.
Using sign language, mimicry, and all of your artistic talent, you're able to communicate with the planner.
Okay.
Once he's sure you're watching, Potanin points up in the direction of Spire Station, from which you departed a few minutes ago.
Станция Шпиль.
He sketches the outline of the station on a broad, foggy section of glass. Once he's finished, the blue turns to you with a delighted expression.
Впечатлен. Нет, или... Он хочет, чтобы я тоже впечатлился этим шпилем. So how big is the station?
The blue begins to mark up his diagram with a series of footnotes and numbers.
Нифига себе, мы с ним
Turns
умеем
out the
общаться.
station's ring diameter is a bit more than 1,500 meters.
1,5 километра в
Its height
диаметре.
above the dome is 317 meters, and the total height of the spire, including the loading docks, is nearly 720 meters.
Как же она
With a
работает?
series of confident strokes, the planner delineates the capsule's movement scheme, drivetrain, and massive hydraulic brakes on the glass.
Okay. Let's question him about the purpose of the station.
This time, Igor is quite laconic. He pauses, then
Cargo
confidently writes
and personnel.
cargo and
Ясно.
personnel. Beside it, he writes relics and draws an arrow pointing up. His R is turned back to front.
Ясно. Суть в том, что мы залезаем в этот лифт и катим, видимо, в этот шпиль. Или шпиль это и есть конструкция, которая нас прямо сейчас везет.
The engineer stops you with a gesture,
Собираем, короче,
and after
релики.
rummaging through his pockets, offers you a small candy. There is a picture of a crayfish on the white wrapper.
О,
Is this candy
конфетка.
crayfish flavored?
Я съем. Что нет, он выглядит как нормальный человек, правильно? Bribe, бартер. Можно подкупить его. Ну, давай.
It's surprisingly spongy and tooth-achingly sweet. You can only wonder what it has to do with crayfish.
Что такое crayfish? У кого есть идея? Crayfish. По-польску. Мининг. А, это как... Типа не краб, как это называется херня? Рак. Окей, это рак. Спасибо, дружище. Статус эффект. Ям. Плюс 3 инициатив. Окей. Монти Джеймс. Монти Джеймс, давайте с вами поговорим.
A guy wearing thick spectacles thrusts out
У
a
меня тоже
sweaty
spectacles на
hand.
лице есть.
Monty James, Silverwing.
Монти Джеймс. О, так я тоже Silverwing.
He
Здравствуй.
glances down at your
Ah,
badge.
it's you.
It's you. I found your file extremely interesting.
And
And
my
your
CV.
Wonderful. Inspiring, really.
Ну, бро, у меня 11 брейна.
When I had the opportunity to look over the files of my future colleagues, I couldn't resist. I don't want to sound boastful, but silver level clearance has its advantages.
Monty winked.
Wink, wink. Say that since you're silver, you would like to review the other employees' files.
James spreads his arms regretfully.
You misunderstood. I don't carry the physical copies with me, but I did get a chance to familiarize myself with them. Ask away.
Что ж, Монти, расскажи про себя.
Sorry.
Classify. You
Monty's
motherfucker.
plainly flattered by your question.
Harvard. Then I worked in the
Economic
economics
department,
department.
Supercolor.
They
Подсказка.
produced a special television model for commuter buses. Did you know that? That was my research.
Окей, Supercolor. Internal Dome Marketplace. Ясно. Все продается. Supercolor. It's divided among several dozen corporations with signed Kronos contracts. Ясно. Короче, Supercolor — это название маркета, рынка.
What else? Well, I like sports. Water aerobics is a sport, isn't it?
What aerobics?
I don't smoke and never eat after 6 p.m. Just saying, these kinds of things aren't in the file.
So saying, Monty abruptly falls silent.
Ладно, расскажи мне про White Wing.
Monty
Почему это так странно
presses his
звучит?
plump hands to his chest, as if in prayer.
Tomoko Kimura from Osaka,
Hmm.
a physiologist.
Tomoko
She's young,
Kimura.
but already has a PhD.
Hopefully we meet her. I'm interested. I have a big
James
brain,
moves
that's
so
why I'm
close,
interested.
his lips are all but brushing your ear.
Just between you, me, and that lamppost, Kimura has an older sister, Ayaki. She's currently in jail. and
Jail?
Tomoko herself spent
Orange
2
Wing.
years in prison, but that is strictly
Oh.
classified.
Holy. Нам уже тут информацию накидывают, какую классно. Orange Wing, Handyman Cleaners Test Subjects. Fuck. Ясно. Blue
The
Wing.
silver smiles and pats the blue on the shoulder. As the man turns to him, Monty raises his fist in some kind of a weird salute.
Gagarin, Sputnik, Cosmos, Mir, Druzhba, Krasen, SSSR.
He says in Russian.
He says in Russian.
The blue's mustache twitches
Well, it's not
and his
much
face
like a-
wrinkles with a beaming smile.
Comrade Patanin is from the Soviet Union. He's a highly
Soviet
qualified
Union.
construction engineer. Took part
Okay.
in planning the Spire. He's no spy,
Supposedly.
supposedly.
Monty explains, turning to you.
О май гад. Ага, да, как мы и предположили, Spire — это Transit Station. Build around the aperture at the top of the dome. Okay. Relics are moved up to it and capsules with new please, food and equipment descend from it. Okay, расскажите мне про Blackwing.
Elsa Olofsson, police captain, city of Stockholm. Former captain, to be precise. Dismissed from service because of a conflicting article. Yeah, conflicting. Let's call it that.
The silver says in hushed tones. The black gives him an unpleasant look, but says nothing.
Что ж,
This is,
Monty adjusts his glasses and peers closely at
Борис
the
Брito,
orange's
что ли это?
badge.
Quentin Bisley. Grand Theft Auto 3 times in 1 B&E. He was about to go down for
Rake,
12
Ink,
years, so he
and
filed
Rake.
for the Clean Slate program. And look at
Slate.
that. They accepted him right away.
The silver shakes his head in disapproval and perplexity.
Спасибо, дружище, спасибо. Так, ну вот у нас Member of Blue Wing, Silver Wing, соответственно, Orange Wing, Black Wing и... А, подожди. А, вот она, Тамака Кимура. Мы все здесь. Он нам
A
рассказывал про
tall woman is
людей.
watching an ad playing on the monitor, arms crossed. The polished to a shine badge on her black overalls reads Elsa Olofsson, Security Service. She glances at you and offers her hand in a businesslike manner.
Greetings. Please take all necessary precautions. By that I mean, don't turn your back on him.
Elsa nods at the orange.
Говорят, что здесь не нужно держать людей из Orange Wing.
Elsa's eyes
Наручник,
spark
наручниках.
angrily.
Are you saying you will take full responsibility for the possible consequences of that order? Was that a nod? Does that mean yes?
Olafson turns to the orange, produces a key, and unlocks his cuffs in a smooth, well-practiced motion. Olafson eyes your silvery jumpsuit and snorts.
Really? I thought you'd be the one.
Her gaze shifts
Motherfucker.
to the silver standing opposite and then back to you, before she turns indignantly.
То есть она сняла с него наручники просто потому, что я ее попросил. О май гад. Как он сказал про это начало? Breaking and entering 3 Grand Theft Autos. That's... Oh my god.
The orange is dressed in a new jumpsuit. The shiny badge on his
Quentin
chest
Beasley.
reads Quentin Bisley, laborer. He's side-eyeing the screen skeptically. Despite his tired, grim expression, his gaze is open and friendly. However, the general impression is unmistakable. The orange's face stretches into a broad smile, baring his dentures to the world.
Like everyone, duh. In a black car, under guard. There's other guys too, the ones who go through the front door.
He nods at the black-winged woman beside him. Her nose wrinkles in displeasure.
Окей. Зачем мы сняли с него наручники?
The thin, pale young woman is sitting at the window, leaning against the illuminator. The glass is slightly fogged with her breath. She turns to you. Her shiny badge reads Tomoko
Physiologist.
Kimura, physiologist.
We've crossed the border. No way back now. Even traveling by the funicular wasn't so thrilling.
The white presses small hands to her blushing cheeks.
You were thinking, why have no children been born under the dome? I've got a working hypothesis, but I'm not ready to share it yet.
She says softly, as if answering a question you didn't ask.
Perception 5. Okay.
Kimura peers through the glass in the direction you indicate.
Oh, that's the aircraft that crashed into the dome
Oh.
during the first expedition.
Aircraft
I
is
believe
crashed
that's a
into the
wing
dome.
fragment, and there's some white canvas. What do you think that is? Maybe a parachute?
During the first expedition. А когда это произошло? Parachute. То есть он все еще
The
там?
white shakes her head, bewildered.
I just can't believe it. It's all true. We're on our way to meet the future.
Kimura shoots you a surprised look.
You're familiar with the details of the briefing, right? To put it simply, the dome is a selectively permeable environment.
The white draws an invisible hemisphere in the air.
Inorganic objects may exit the dome without difficulty, but any living creature dies if transported back to the outside world.
Wait, what?
That's why we're all stuck here for an indefinite period of time.
Inorganic objects may exit the dome without difficulty. Что ж, классика. Мы оказались в бездне. Lack of fertility in women under the dome is related to field activity. Yes, of course. И это мне напоминает один сюжет, который я
Kimura listens without interrupting,
видел
as
на
if
экране
considering your every word.
телевизоров.
It's quite possible. I would like to set up an experiment to test this in practice.
She cuts off abruptly. You exchange glances with the rapidly blushing Kimura.
Not in that sense. I mean, yes, in that sense, but it is science, you know? It's quite
О май
serious.
гад. Можно предложить ей протестировать гипотезу. Well,
She
before it's too late.
blushes
Even more.
No thanks.
Nice. Anyway. Character. Inventory. Есть сканер. 440 compounds. Inactive Selectron. И third letter from Cronus. Read. Please accept our sincerest congratulations. From this day forward, you are officially part of the Cronus ranks. Our foundation is not merely the wealthiest and fastest growing company in the world, above all, it's an organization of people. Brave soldiers, astute scientists, talented engineers, brilliant managers and other employees. These people form a huge but cohesive team, and we hope you will soon find your own place in it and make some new friends along the way. We're all united by a common goal. We believe in a bright future for every human being on Earth, and we are prepared to work hard to achieve it. Thank you for joining us. Окей. Reputation. Плюс 5 за то, что я снял наручники с того чела. Окей. Map. Ого. Ага. Эмили Полнарев. Это что? Fuck. Я забыл, что меня зовут Эмили Полнарев, но... Окей. Окей. Gain 16 experience. Quests, ясно. Inventory, craft window. Okay. Map. House. Move character up. Okay. Let's save the game. For no reason.
Stopping by the door's porthole, you watch as the ground slowly approaches.
Я думал, мы находимся на этой штуке. Но мне кажется, мы не находимся.
It looks brown-black through the tinted glass and smoky blue at the horizon. It almost seems like the clouds are pulling apart there. You can discern the regular pattern of a settlement in the mists, hanging over the northern section. If this is the city, it's nowhere near as miraculous as the brochure. Just a few concrete buildings surrounded by sheds. It resembles the hab pods of a space colony in a sci-fi film. Yet the scale is impressive. In only 5 years, a small civilization has arisen from these bleak sands to tackle mankind's greatest project.
Что актер озвучки — это актер из True Detective, напарник МакКонахи. Let's see. Давайте-ка проверим. True Detective, Season 1. Actors. Вуди Харрелсон. Да, почему мне кажется, что это Вуди Харрелсон? Ну-ка, чекаем. Вуди Харрелсон, Википедия. Карьер. Нет? Ладно, это не он. Похоже. Ну, звучит как он.
The blues and oranges did their share of the physical labor, but the main credit belongs to the brilliant administrators from Silverwing. At least, that's what you were told during the pre-departure briefing.
Of course.
Just as you're about to move away from the window, you notice a whirlwind beginning to form above the ochre plain. The gathering storm drifts unhurriedly above the desert, a crown of green lightning flashing at its core. Clearly no ordinary weather phenomenon. It must be one of those anomalies. You freeze by the window, unable to avert your gaze.
Стоять на цыпочках и пытаться рассмотреть здание внизу. Не, ну мы уже со всеми поговорили, наверное. посмотреть на Whirlwind. Mysterious Forefast. Ну, давайте на
The
Whirlwind
outlines of the
посмотрим.
landing site, blurred by clouds of dust, appear behind the greenish glass of the porthole. The capsule shudders as the braking devices engage.
End of the Cold War. The world economy now revolves around the dome and the study of its technologies. Fuck's sake, Lucas.
Miss Noyan, let's keep it formal while we're on the job. You see, our rate of extraction... Come here. Come on now, or you'll miss everything.
A cheerful man in a white lab coat grabs you by the sleeve. A badge reading Ludovico Nuzzi, scientific analyst, export department, dangles loosely on his clean uniform, which still smells pungently of washing powder.
Look over there.
He points upward with a sharp, wide gesture and hands you his field binoculars. You raise the binoculars to your eyes. Under fourfold magnification, the whirling cloud above the rust-colored plains looks even stranger. Its core glows with flickering green light and flashes rhythmically, and that rhythm seems to form a complicated pattern. Nuzzi bends close to your ear.
Fascinating. Do you want me to bring some filters? If we intercept the red and blue spectrums, we'll see something amazing. It's like a signal, some kind of message.
Reconnaissance 30. Ugh. Разведка. Ах. На что же мы смотрим?
I don't know.
Ludovico laughs unnervingly and snatches the binoculars from your hands. With the binoculars raised to his eyes, he minutely adjusts the focus.
It's a massive whirlwind north of Concord, and not merely some desert sandstorm. That's an anomaly. I hope it lasts long enough for me to make a proper observation.
The scientist looks blankly at you, then down at his lab coat.
Ah, this? This?
Ludovico points at the building behind him.
I work in Concord Station, categorizing relics. My job is to classify them by rarity. Then the blues package them, silvers issue the documentation, and oranges move them to the cargo capsule. Just like the one you arrived in.
Nuzzi points upward.
Then the capsule takes the relics way up there, all the way to the spire, then to Crystal Sands by the funicular. They get auctioned off, turned into money. It's not like I endorse this, but we all like ourselves a good paycheck, right?
Ну да, но что ты делаешь с этими деньгами здесь?
He offers you his binoculars once again.
Do you want to have a look at the spire? It's amazing. But then, you can look at the spire anytime. Now that sandstorm, that's what's truly amazing.
I gotta go.
Nuzzi looks from you to the capsule and to the landing turn. He flings his arms up.
Oh, mi scusi. Excuse me, I'm so sorry.
Mi
You better
scusi.
get going or you'll be late for check-in. Your colleagues are already inside, and the storm is growing stronger. Yeah, the storm is growing stronger.
The white mutters in fascination, eyes glued to his binocular.
May, let's head indoors. That storm is too close.
Этот Storm. Storm. Let's go inside. Young Blue. Level 3. He's closely studying a communication schematic in his Kairos.
Good day.
What are you doing? Oh well. Ему нужно обеспечить stable connection and secure line, which is impossible without proper documentation. Cables are laid improperly. Wild animals damage the equipment. Of course. Just animals. Walpers. Huge bolt shrews. Okay. I don't want to know your opinion about Concord.
It was nice chatting.
Так, что тут у нас? Okay. Disinfectant, soap, piece of cloth. Это мы берем с собой. Это нам не нужно. О, thirst quenched, vigorous. Nice. Self-confidence. Вот так вот я забафался. Плюс 1 инициатива, плюс 5 hit resistance, плюс 3 инициатива. Oh shit, remaining time 14 minutes. Подождите, я еще должен успеть другие бафы получить. Hold on. Simple lockpick, окей. Achievement unlocked, I guess. Не люблю RPG, потому что в них нужно что-то делать. Relieved. Это базированный тейк. Вот что бы я сказал на этот счет. Да, базированный тейк. Мэнти Джеймс Suitcase. А вот и Мэнти Джеймс.
Oh, never thought this would happen.
Вау. Ачивку. Монти Джеймс, слушай, мы с ним разве не говорили только что? Да, мы же с ним уже говорили. My first impression is unfortunately not very positive. They forgot to add my name to the new recruits manifest, can you imagine?
See ya.
Okay. Okay.
Hello, come up to the desk, please. I'll register you.
Okay.
A tall receptionist watches you from behind his
Это
desk
игра
with
из
a bored,
2016 года.
haughty
Вроде как.
look. He waves impatiently at you to
Она стоила
approach.
на распродаже 12 злотых, поэтому я в нее теперь играю. Должна быть интересной. Посмотрим. Говорят, что она чем-то напоминает Fallout 1, 2. Я, в принципе, одобряю такой выбор игр, такую подборку. Tall receptionist. He waves impatiently.
Noticing your silvery uniform, he offers up his best artificial smile.
Welcome. My name's Dean Rayhead. It's my job to help our new employees settle in. Please wait a moment or two while I register you.
The administrator slaps himself on the forehead.
Ah, I almost forgot the regulation pre-registration greeting.
Just a second.
Rayhet produces a reel-to-reel tape recorder from beneath the desk, rewinds the tape to the beginning,
Reel-to-reel
and
recorder.
presses play. The speakers explode with a harsh, crackling sound, over which the tick-tick of a metronome slowly grows louder. Solemn music begins to play, and the administrator's face takes on a serious expression.
Dear employee, on behalf of the Cronus Foundation, I, Administrator Dean Rayhet, welcome you to your new life under the dome.
The administrator clears his throat and continues.
By joining our company, you choose the path of science and progress. You are among mankind's best, and we ask that you live up to this.
Yes. Thank you.
Dean squints down at the monitor.
Deserve this title. Do your job honestly. Obey the law. Respect your colleagues and...
The music fades, and the administrator finishes his speech.
And together we will build the best...
Dean puts the tape recorder away.
Now that we're done with the official greeting, I'll register you and
upgrade your select role.
Okay?
Of course. Look around.
The committee ads didn't lie. The interior of Concord Station looks just like the glossy brochure. The high ceiling is finished with matte light panels. The floor is slightly scratched, but nevertheless washed to a mirror finish. Lights gleam soothingly. It's clean, cozy, and bright. Dean taps his pen on the desk to get your attention.
Time is money, my friend. Please keep your mind on what we're doing until I get you...
Dean's hands hover over the keyboard. He gives you a nod.
Hands over the keyboard. I can enter the data on my own.
You squeeze into the narrow window, lean over the reception desk, and key your data into the database. After entering Proceed, you return to your seat. Dean mutters discontentedly to himself as he Rayhet scans the computer screen.
So your position in the waiting list was 63,784. You've been assigned to Magellan Station. A special bus will bring you there after a series of briefings. Please pass me your Selectron.
Dean snaps the docking port of your pass to a recess in the casing of his computer. The administrator returns your Selectron.
So, colleague, you now have first-level clearance, which gives you access to the archives on the administrative level, the warehouses, and basically everywhere else except the secure facilities. You also have admin privileges at most levels.
Dean continues.
All new employees have a short list of tasks to perform on arrival. Do you want to hear all the details or just the short version?
Short version.
Rayhet snorts.
To make it short, get your uniform from storage, your weapons from the armory, pass the Psi abilities test, and complete your weapons training at the training zone. Then learn how to use the scanner, avoid anomalies, and properly catalog anything you observe. Last, go to the waiting room and wait for the bus to Magellan.
Alright.
Dean sits back in his armchair.
That's it. I hope there aren't any questions.
Rayhet claps his... He reaches for the tape recorder, but thinks better of it.
Protocol calls for a little welcoming preamble.
As he's about to turn away, Dean suddenly remembers something.
Oh yes, I sent your mail to your Kairos. Check your new messages. Well, that's all, I think.
Okay. Data. Messages sent to you by various game characters are stored in the messages section of your Cirrus. Messages from some place computers also. Miscellaneous messages. Okay. Quite the uniform. Go to the strong here established. Okay. Что тут у нас? Status effects. Low intelligence dialogue. If during character creation the brain stat is set to values of 1 or 2, the protagonist will be incapable of meaningful dialogue. Красота. I love it. Но я походу супер смарт. Ладно, conversations. Choose your lines carefully. Careless words can cause resentment or provoke a fight. Introduction, text skills. E and Q, okay. Was done. Yes. Quests. Okay, yes. Quests. Against all protocols. You offer to register Monty yourself via computer terminal. Register Monty James and Orange Wing? Nah. Stat. Clearance level 1. Use. Oh, enter. Classified. Two days after I assigned these tasks, I still have no data on the scope of the event. Neither did I receive a report from medical staff. My fault, Mr. Kingsley. The reports aren't ready yet, but the GP did inform me of something curious. The Reen? Yes, Sarovsky calls it Halo Eye. We're still researching the physiological effects, but we do have some preliminary data. I won't tell employees to undergo a thorough examination. I expect to have that information on my desk by the end of the week. Okay.
Oh!
62 experience.
See ya.
Bro, a suitcase. Lockpicking, insufficient ability score. Force. Search. Okay, I'll take transfer all. Блин, я говорю, что я не буду криминалом, но, видимо... Cigarette withdrawal. Okay. Door.
I'm listening.
Girls waves a lamp in the air. Shh, I should cut down on the smokes. This rule does not apply to newbies, you need to go through training.
See ya.
Okay, sure. Найдем сигареты. Фиксер. Подлутаем. Подлутаем.
Behind the storage counter, you see a small, neat guy. His gingery hair shines with something like brilliantine. His badge says, Sidney Maynard, storekeeper. The silver perks up at your approach. A thick logbook appears at once from under the counter. Sidney puts on thick glasses that seem to age him 5 decades. The silver finally stops and pins down a particular page with his finger.
This is your first uniform requisition, right? You can also purchase any equipment you need for the desert.
Maynard adjusts his glasses in a businesslike manner.
And before I give you the uniform...
Sidney fiddles with his hairstyle.
So, I'm not going to sugarcoat
Get
it.
shot, get
Life under the
electrocuted,
dome
suffer
can be dangerous.
damage. Yes.
That's why it's important to wear protective equipment when traveling outdoors. Of course, in hazardous situations, the equipment will get damaged, and the more it's damaged, the more often one has to repair it.
The silky points back at the shelves behind him.
We've got repair kits for this gear. There are Blue Wing specialists ready to help you at any
Sidney rests the logbook on the silver disappears in unfolding the package. Maynard, a silver
brand new
suit
uniform.
jacket with coal black shirt and dark trousers. Sidney studies the way the light reflects from the cloth as he lovingly smooths the jacket with one hand. He raises a finger.
One more important thing. In accordance with Order 16-225, helmets and gloves are not issued, but they're available for purchase from me. Please bear in mind that a full set includes headgear or a mask, jacket, trousers, gloves, and boots.
Sidney hands you the package.
Here's your uniform. Enjoy.
Sidney adjusts his glasses.
Sure, I'll show you what we've got.
Sidney scribbles something in his logbook.
Please come back anytime if you need something.
Лопата. Что ж. Мы к нему еще вернемся.
Anything urgent, Mr. Krachkov?
Katarzyna, did you mark it as
Katarzyna?
class 1 again, instead of 2? Look, here's the scanner data. It says the relic is a scientific device.
Wait, but it's still class 1. I'm not going to violate protocol.
Katarzyna, my dear, you may violate protocol as long as it benefits the company. Take your lead from your colleagues. Correct your report if you have to. Don't act so innocent.
Окей. Что ж, на этой ноте мы пока что приостановим стрим. And we'll be back sometime.
Class 2 fragile. Tell Noyan the relic should go out with today's flight.
Thank you everyone for watching. Bye bye.